becoming more comfortable on stage. So perhaps I will start this session with a bit of an opening. So I think you might be thinking, why are we learning about pitching? What is storytelling? What is key communication? If you can see, there are a few keywords over here on my slide. These are some of the few words that you will be noticing that I will be talking more about later today. So just to quickly introduce, Shell Life Brunei is part of the social investment of Brunei Shell Petroleum. We support entrepreneurs, we support student entrepreneurs as well, and of course, a variety of communities across Brunei and Darussalam, just to give you guys a bit of an insight. So today, I will share a bit more about pitching. So some of the few components that we will be talking about today is four components, which is storytelling, capturing the big idea, planning the journey, and of course, a bit of Q&A for everybody. My session for this afternoon is gonna be around at least 30 to 40 minutes. I will try to be as express as I can, just to make sure everybody else is well and ready and have the opportunity to pitch your idea to us. So again, as Chiu Hafiza mentioned earlier, we will be looking at some of your ideas today. So feel free, don't be shy, talk to us, tell us what is your idea about. Again, we're not asking about $1 million idea, we're just talking about your idea today. Okay, so some of the slides over here, you guys can look into it. We want to talk a bit more about pitching. In that sense, when you think about pitching, the informal way to look into it is that it's actually storytelling. You're sharing a story, you're sharing to somebody about what's going on yesterday, what's going on in your life. But to add a bit of extra differentiation with pitching is that you have to have a bit of action, inspire action, which you can see in this last line over here. The power of storytelling comprises of three components, which is connecting people, influencing people, and making ideas stick. So I'm pretty sure some of you guys have watched a lot of movies before this. I think some of the recent movies that you might be watching in the past few days since it launched probably is Superman. So I'm pretty sure everyone knows what's the story behind Superman. Yeah. So with that said, every story, every origin, every ending, that's the kind of things that people would like to hear. So let's start talking about that. What are the few steps, sorry, first few steps to build a story? First, you gotta have the brief. You gotta talk or introduce, have a bit of introduction. That's the first part of it. The second part is having a big idea. What's gonna be, what's the pathway? What's the narrative? Who is the big villain? What are we trying to do? What is the goal? What's the objective? The third one, which is the story arc. Yeah, in this case, we're not talking about going towards a villain arc. I'm not talking about movies. I'm talking about more towards your project or your business idea. The fourth component, which is building and testing. So once you share your story, it's not the end. You gotta talk to more people. You gotta share your perspective and hear their opinions as well. So a lot of entrepreneurs, that's what they should be doing. You share your ideas, get feedback from people, and you have to rework it. You have to modify it again. So just to think about it again as well. You have to be in that constant loop of process of sharing your idea, talking about your idea, and so on. Okay. The next thing is why does it matter? Here I've listed down 3 points, which is first one, staying focused on your message, making sure that the message is clear, everyone knows what you're really trying to do. For example, I've seen quite a few business ideas or maybe some ideas that was talking about selling cupcakes. So, okay, that's great. Your cupcakes is great, but what's interesting? What's more interesting about it? You can share, hey, you know what? Our cupcakes, we made them ourselves. I made new flavors. I designed it myself. Those kind of information would be very enticing, very exciting to hear. The next one, which is ensure your story is relevant. So when you're talking about your idea, which is your cupcakes, um, don't suddenly talk about something else. Make sure you're on track. Yeah. Make sure you're really exploring everything to do that you're doing. Your story about how you're involved in this project is very exciting. The third one, which is choose the right approach and medium for impact. So in that sense, there's so many ways for you to present. The first few ways is that you can talk basically just like me, without any mediums, without any papers. The second way could be using slides. Yeah, something that I'm doing today. You could also use maybe some. what do you call it? Some demo or maybe some prototypes as well. Those are really useful to have as well. Okay, so just to give you guys a bit of an insight. Now let's talk about the first things. I'll give you guys a bit of a demonstration. First things first. I'm going to set the rules, a few boundaries over here. So I'm going to present a very short thing about my hobby that I really like, which is doing CrossFit. Yeah, I know some of you guys might be into sports such as running. Some of you guys might like, going hiking with your family members. But personally, for me, I like to go to the gym. I hadn't been to the gym in such a while, but this is a very good topic that I personally like to share. So my parameter, my rule for this is I'm going to talk about this for a remaining 1 minute. Um, while I'm sharing, think about how I can make my pitch much more exciting. All right. So I'm going to share a bit more about this. Let's start from the top, right? You can start your timer, your own personal timer, and I will share about my personal hobby, which is doing CrossFit. Okay. So, hi, my name is Afiq Muhammad. I am basically one of the lead business counselors at Shell Avoy Brunei. I personally like to do a
Yeah.
bit of lifting. In recent times, I started doing CrossFit because I was introduced by my brother. I started lifting weights from 83 kg, and for my weight from 80 kg towards down where I lost weight up to 71 kg. One of my highest weight of deadlift is around 40 kg, which is a bit heavy. But I have started doing that in the last few months, in the last 2 months. Now, I have also been interested in joining CrossFit Opens. Last year, I attempted to join it, and it was very exciting opportunity for me. But somehow, maybe this year, maybe I might try that again. I would definitely place myself right now as a beginner to intermediary athlete at this point. But if you guys would like to find out more about CrossFit, guys feel free to have a chat with me. I'll be happy to share more stories about it. Close. Now, so in that sense, what do you think that you remember when I talk about this part about CrossFit? I'm pretty sure you guys might be thinking, okay, so Afek talked about him being a beginner. The sport was introduced to him by his brother. Some of these few key points. This is very important. Okay, so when you do presentation, have to have at least 6 points or 10 points, important points that you have. All right. um, at some point, you might be thinking, okay, what if I need to put everything? You don't need to put all your information. Be as express as you can, be as straightforward as you can. All right. So let me move forward to the next one. Okay, demonstration number one. We are passionate when we talk about something we like. This is one of the few tips I can tell you. I think with everybody, if you were to start talking about something that you were doing last week, or maybe yesterday when you guys turun Padang to celebrate His Majesty's birthday, I'm pretty sure you guys might be new to the whole experience, and you can talk about the whole topic again and again and as much as you can, right? But that's where you are very much passionate about something. Entrepreneurs are just like that. Once they're really interested about something, they will really consecutively talk and expand and get more ideas from people around them. So it's a very good habit. This is a really good way to explore your ideas. Now, I'm going to give another demonstration. In this case, it's a very simple one. It's a something that you might not expect. So I like to eat a lot of good food. Well, I like to lift weight. I like to eat good food as well. So my demonstration is that I have one of my personal I would say childhood hobbies or things that I really wanted to become in the future. Yeah, even so, I have my own ambitions as well. So I am not good at baking, but I like baking. But I'll give you a bit of a scenario. In this case, I want to become an entrepreneur who is all about making cookies and selling good cookies to people. Yeah, so these are some of my few points. I will talk about liking baking. I will talk about try making cookies. However, not all of the food tastes good, but my donuts are the best ones. They are better than everyone else somehow. I will also talk about how I'm charging people $8 per donut, and people say it's too expensive. I dropped down my price to $4, and now I'm selling more than 500 pieces since this January. All right, so I'm going to spend this at least for 1 minute again. So, as I mentioned, when you do presentation, you can use a variety of mediums. Earlier, just now, today, I did not use any mediums other than just the points. Now, I'm going to use a few slides. So let's talk about the first slide. Hi, my name is Hafiq Muhammad. I am a very passionate person who likes baking, and I personally would like to become an entrepreneur. What things that I've explored bakings, including cookies, um, cakes, and even donuts in this case. Somehow, initially, all bakings didn't taste good, but people like my donut. And in this case, like I've explored a variety of ingredients. It didn't stick, but somehow people kept saying, "Hey, your donut is really good. Maybe you should really focus on that." So I end up focusing on it, and I again, like I said, I wanted to become an entrepreneur and start my own side business. I started Donut Plaza and made donuts where I charge people $8 per piece. People gave me a comment and they said it's too expensive. Some people could afford it, but they never bought more than three pieces at a time, right? So with that said, I took advice and I changed my plans and I customized my donut. I added sprinkles with just 50 cents each. This was an advice shared by my mom. My mom said like, okay, your donut is really good, but maybe you should add more sprinkles on top of it. Yeah, so I took that advice and I have more sales in this case. My sales have been very successful. I've been selling over 500 pieces since January. If you'd like to find out more about us, you can contact us. Below is our number, +1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, or reach out to us at Donut Plaza on Instagram or TikTok. Okay, that's basically it, right? So that's a bit of a sample of how a simple presentation could be. I do want like to encourage as well that you can also include photos, you can also include tables, you can also include infographics, just to make it a bit more exciting as well. Okay. If you have any questions, you can share it a bit later, but let me explore a bit more of this slide. When I share my idea just now, I would like to really express what is the main point of my presentation, what is the key takeaway. So you need to remember when you do presentation, you need to be three things. You need to be clear, concise, and compelling. Clear basically means that, okay, this guy is talking about donuts. He's really selling it. He wants to become entrepreneur. And when you talk about concise, it's a bit more precise. Okay, he's selling 500 pieces. This is actual. Instead of saying, maybe 500 pieces, being unsure, right? So you're going to be much more concise. Compelling basically means that, okay, you got to make it more exciting. So, for example, like, hey, my donuts are really nice, but to make it a bit more pop, I have added a bit of a sprinkles. You can buy them for at least 50 cents each. You want to add as many as you want, you can. And however you guys want like to have everything on your donut, but I would definitely encourage to try out our rainbow sprinkles or maybe our chocolate sprinkles, just to give a bit of that recommendation. Pull people to your idea. I think that's the way forward right here. Now, let's talk about the next part. So tadi, earlier just now, I talked about Superman, right? Everybody has probably watched Superman, or if they have not, they know at least the story of Superman, right? So Superman is basically he's an alien who lives in America, and he somehow has, super strength, right? So in that sense, when he somehow has the ability to, oh, sorry, I could hear my voice. A bit of a duplicate just now. Okay, sorry. Right. So, when you talk about, oh, okay, wait. Yeah, okay, I can hear it now. Okay. So with that sense, storytelling. Let me rephrase this again. Okay. So when you talk about storytelling, you need to capture the attention from the start. I was talking about Superman just now. People knew, okay, he's a super strong person and he has a bit of he has a bit of a history somewhere, in outer space and things like that. People know his origin, but somehow you have to still paint this story. You have to still express where does he come from? Who is he? You have to paint as well who is the villain. You gotta think about who is the people, the key characters as well. So this is where you need to consider what is the act, what is the context. You gotta keep it or maintain it within that situation. When Superman is fighting a villain, then you gotta think about the conflict. What is the rising tension? What is the obstacle? Things like that. And of course, lastly, when the story goes on, it needs to close at some point as well. So over here, you need to have that closure or climax in the sense where you have an ending, meaning that, okay, who wins, who didn't win, right? And what did we learn out of it? Now, putting this perspective into business, it's similar, but at the same time, you have to twist things a little bit. When you talk about business, you don't talk about hero. Your product is the hero. You're not the hero, it's your product. And the person that you're really trying to help, it's actually your customers, your users. Okay. Who is the villain? Who is the villain? Basically, the villain is the challenge. Maybe, for example, somebody is hungry. You want to do business because you want to provide food for people who are hungry, right? So that's the kind of structure that and flow that you can also do. Now, this is a visual structure of how a simple story arc could look like. Again, there's no formal way to look into it, but perhaps there's the 4C, which is right over here at the bottom: context, conflict, climax, and closure. Yeah, so try to address them as much as you can where suitable. The hero is definitely your product. Never forget to talk about your product. I've seen quite a few people who, when they present, they forget to talk about your product. They talk about the problems a lot. In the middle of things, try to keep it a bit more exciting or informative. Try to include facts if you can. So this is a simple pitch template. You can start from the key points over here on the top left. If you see the lines is a bit solid, yang ini dotted, the lines over here are much more dotted. Start from these three things first. You can start from customer, talk about your customer, or you can talk about the problem, or if you want to go straight into the solution, go for it. But don't forget to start with these three things first. There's also the value proposition. What this basically means is what is the value of your idea? What is the value of your product or your service? What added value that people can benefit out of it? Yeah. So talk about the benefits of using your product. Is it tasty? Is it useful? Is it helpful? Can it change people's lives? Uh, and I think lastly, you can talk about alternatives. You can talk about your competition. Never talk bad about your competitions in this case for business because you know your idea is good, but it's never the only thing out there. In the industry, in the whole of the world, there are existing ideas similar like yours. So you need to face the reality that there are some ideas that are pretty similar. The last 2 points, which is business model, think about how you can make money out of it. If you're not running a business, you're running a charity, and that's not what something that we're doing today. Yeah, it's okay to use this concept for your charity ideas, but what we're looking at right now is we want to make sure you can grow your business idea. The next one, which is next steps, I'm talking about how do you bring people in to join your idea. It could be, what we call it is a call to action, meaning that, hey, join us, join our program, or sign up, or subscribe, or if you'd like to buy our product now, contact us, those kind of information. Yeah. Now, what makes a good story? It requires a strong hook, as we call it. A strong hook essentially is grabbing attention immediately and setting up an engaging story. So, what it basically means right over here is that you want to pull people towards the story. So, the whole hook to a Superman story is that, oh, somebody is saving the world, somebody is saving the planet. My hope when I talk about my bakings now was that okay, I'm not good at cooking, but I'm really good at making donuts. My hope to make sure that I was talking about my sports, my hobby very well was that okay, I did CrossFit and I'm starting out, and you can join me too. So that kind of notion, that kind of narrative makes it very familiar to people, and that's one strategy they can play around with as well. Okay, so this might be something that might be a bit more advanced, but I think this is very useful for you to consider. If you can see the line over here, it says creates curiosity and emotional engagement. I don't expect everyone to suddenly cry when you talk about your idea. Don't do that. I think people will be scared as well. So try to be as expressive, but however, keeping it real as well. Be as honest as well. You can share your opinions on your idea and be as open. You will find people like-minded like yourself as well. The last one, which is sets the tone for the rest of the story. I think in this case, when people know your product, they will want to find out more about it. Where can they go? Obviously, people usually go to social media. I'm pretty sure some of you guys have your own social media, but again, using it responsibly. Um, feel free to share to your friends what are your latest projects, right? And be mindful and be protective as well when you're online. So here's a few tips before I close my session. When you do design your slide, these are some of the key points. Make your story a bit more personal, emotional, and visual. If you can add a clear call to action, meaning a way to invite your audience to engage with you, such as buy now, join us, and follow us. Identify three key messages, or if you can do more than that, try to do at least 5 to 6 or 7. I think that will be very useful. Talk about what's your product, what's the benefits, talk about how much it costs, how much are you selling it, and where can you find out more about it. So that's only 5 points that I mentioned just now. Okay. If you're gonna be using slides for your presentation, remember 1 minute could be around, to be honest, 2 to 3 slides long. But if you're really much more atula, if you've practiced a lot, you could cover in 1 minute at least 3 to 4 slides if you're fast. But again, try to not be, you know, try not to spit it. Try to speak it properly if you can. Lastly, use visuals, tables to aid your presentation. As I mentioned just now, to make it a bit more exciting, use images. If you can use your own photos that you have, I think that would look really nice. Try to make it as exciting as well, and be as optimistic if you can. People would like that over, a presentation that is a bit more shy. Yeah, so again, you have to switch it off. If you're shy, I'm shy too, but I think you have to remember that, okay, you know what? Presentation is only like a few minutes. Let me just do my best in the next few minutes and I can present very well, right? So that will be it for my short presentation for today. I will be looking into each of your ideas today with the other mentors. If you have any questions, you can share it in the chat. However, if you would like to open up your voice, feel free to do so. And yeah, let me know what you have. What do you have in your thoughts today?
Anyone have question? Yeah, before that, thank you, Sir for the presentation on how to do the pitching. So before you proceed to our rooms, to your rooms, anyone have question? You can either chat up here or you can just ask directly using the microphone.
Okay, if you have any questions, just let me know. Might be some of you guys might be a bit shy, but that's okay if that's happening right now. Don't worry, we will join you guys in each of the respective rooms later today. But with that, I think would like to say thanks very much for listening and hope to meet with all of the ideas today in upcoming few minutes. Thanks very much for that.
Shall they go to the rooms now, Sir
Yeah.
Is that okay? I think they cannot wait to just go to their room for now.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it'll
All
be
right.
good. Yeah, we
Yeah,
can see
mandi
everyone in
saja.
their rooms. Yeah. No worries.
Okay,
Thank you.
everyone. You may go to your Kira. Go to your zone, like Chigu zone mentioned just now. You can just go up there and go to, and then when you go to, you can go to discussion room zone A, zone B, zone C. So you just go there, and then you'll be at your zone. And then after that, you can just look at your and then look at and find your room. Okay. Thank you, everyone.
Okay, I think we can head out to the rooms. Thank you.
Okay, how does this work?
Yeah, aku pun nak tahu.
So
Take it easy saja. I think you just go to the
yeah, I'm in my room now. There's the student here.
you go
Uh,
to the screen.
uh,
You yeah. Shit,
a screen.
you.
Um, I'm just gonna. Okay.
Zone B. Okay, I think you go to zone B.
So what now? Samsua, Umar Al-Khattab.
Dua Samsung.
Yeah, dua-dua Samsua. What do you know? Okay.
Hello.
Oh, okay, ada in here.
Hello.
Hello,
Takut kami kamera. Hai.
dengar suara? Hello, hello. Berapa second delay nih? One, two,
Sedikit belakang.
three, four, five,
Ya.
six.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Wow.
One.
Sudah.
You guys ready to share?
Udah on tadi.
Just click on the share screen and you can share.
That's interesting. The volume control here doesn't work.
Tuh, kamera already on. Ada light cerah.
This doesn't
Now
matter.
my question is mana?
We will
Mana?
have 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, ada. Okay. Wah, sekumpulan student lah sini ah.
Siapa bicara
Wow.
gitu?
Hello.
Yeah, group of students. So,
Some of
left
them
ya?
have been presented separately.
Nah, left ya? Oh, Samsua 1 and Samsua 2. Okay, what do... Wah, tapi nampak dia punya wifi apa internet signalnya low Samsua 2 ni.
Mana tidur?
Yes, legit. Yeah, so webcam nak pernah nampak.
Oh, kita
I
punya
have my
wifi low.
webcam.
Kita di blended learning punya no. Aku pun ini lupa dari mana datangnya blended learning punya.
Okay, anyone of you have questions? How does this work? So, I mean, what, you know, kalau boleh kamu presentkan lah, what do you have? What's your hilang tiap. Disappear. Ya, dorang lagi lepas tadi the internet signal tu. Ada sudah. Boleh kamu share what's your business idea now and then I can and then ask questions what problems you have.
Hello, hi. Good afternoon.
Is it a chat?
Hello. You guys hear me?
Lagging saja. Ya, it looks like dorang lagging. Oh, komputer dorang lagging, bukan orang yang lagging. Macam bocah. Yeah. I can see that dorang punya video, but how's your audio?
Hello. Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, so can you share what's your business project and what you need help with? The chat box kah? I mean, the chat box looks like it's global.
Dorang dapat download surat aku.
Ya, na baru kedengaran.
This like is already on. They can listen.
Hello, you hear something? Berapa kedengaran?
Berapa download orang?
Oh, ada berapa kedengaran?
Hilang tiap.
Cuma
Okay, so jom, ada kenalan tentang tadi something. Okay.
Sana kan good type ah.
Ah, no, sudah nih. Not really.
Okay, I can hear a bit. I don't know kalau dapat kamu besarkan your microphone.
Don't have this line.
Macam mana tu?
Mau dibeli. Nih, King. Cap balik. Males. Jangan udah lagi. Nah, ada timbul lah. Terus apa?
Ada ini Bu. Ya, ada press. Okay, ada the students, so ada some one and two. Okay, so they can hear me. Okay, some one and some two can hear me. I can almost hear some. If nah, hilang dia. Ya, kata yang lu makas tu. Yes. Oh, can I type kan drawing board? Really? Oh, okay. Hello? Hello, yes, I can see you. I can hear you a bit.
Speak on sudah.
Yes.
Hello? Yes.
Ceritanya.
Yes. Skip ada, skip tak ada.
You can hear me. I don't know. Taking notes.
Okay, some sort two is clearer, I think. Yes, some two I can hear a bit. Tapi macam skip ada, skip tak ada.
Samsung one.
Yes.
I can't get my phone. No, this-
Mhm. Oh, oh my God. Okay. Okay. So, yang payah tu, I don't have all the information. Aku sebab di-assign sebagai mentor, so I don't know the details of the competition. Sekejap, let me check with the group. If they have the details that I can share with you. Give me a moment here. Guys have a slide on the big start competition. Pasal ada yang indah hadir. Kamu ada tak the slides for the big start competition? Oh ya, sini dulu lagi satu. Yang agrobase dulu kan? Yang kok agrobase dulu kan? Kan agro, kan agrobase masa? No, kan yang masa itu kan? Ini keren.
Yeah, English speaking.
Terus pasti. Hello.
Sir, with the
SMS. Can you guys hear me?
Grup ko mana ni?
Yeah.
Terus pasti boleh speaker stop. Okay. So, okay, jap ah. Still waiting for the response. So
Okay.
jap ah, I'm checking dengan the help sini ya. So kamu ada the information about the big start competition? Ada slides-nya? Ada. Okay. Ada. Ada. Let me double check on my side. Email mo tak akan terbagi. I don't see it.
Maybe don't send the message because ada 3 team.
Visual manual 16 ya. Ada. What's up? Ada. Is that
I'll give one more minute.
okay? I'm asking back to Samsua. Sorry. Sebelum lagi I get a response from them. Mati tu window ni. I lost my window. Mati. Okay.
Looking at the call.
So langsung you don't have any ideas, another rough idea of what's happening.
I think. Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay, sure, yeah.
Hello. Xinhua. Hello, school. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello. Okay, great. Hi. Okay. Do you guys have any slides to share? Do you have anything to share?
Wah, nada. Oh, siap tak? What's your project last year?
Sure. Yeah. What was the question? And um, well, I think when you're presenting, you are expected to be having a very short span of time to do that. Have like at least 3 to 5 minutes, depending. I think for some places it's like 10 minutes or so. So depending on the regulation.
Hindi ba kedengaran suara?
So in that case, it's very brief. You should definitely include if you have videos to share, just make sure it's a very short one. Just like TikTok. Yeah. Just a very brief video should be okay if you want to include something. But otherwise, I think full presentation would be very nice as well now. Okay. Does that answer your question? Hello?
Oh, when presenting in one person or a group? Ini again detail detail big start ni. Aku kurang pasti bilang tu. Kalau dulu again, ini akan say for sure yang DCL lah. Masa dulu boleh segroup. But you know, nak speak at the same time lah. But masa dulu lah boleh group. I don't know about this year. So I need to check with the apa ni,
Could you
organizer.
move your
Aku again mentoring more on your
yourself closer to
problems
the mic?
problems in your presentation kah or your project kah.
Yeah, okay. Now it's better. Come again? Uh, that's a very good question. I think for that one, you can. I think it'll make it really good as well. I mean, there's no right or wrong in how you present that sense, but I think following the format that is shared by EAC, it's okay to do that way. Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, it's okay to do that way. Yeah.
Yeah, so macam entah connection ke, I don't know, your mic ke apa ni.
Hello,
So
hello.
that's apa? Again, I'm more on looking at your business project, bukannya on the rules and regulation of the
Hello.
competition lah. But I've had dulu pernah pelang jadi judge. But I don't know about this year punya rules and regulation. And I've been asking about uh, the group chat for the group tapi macam ada is it I've been given a file but it's very big. uh um I'm just pasting it. I'm pasting out the chat lah, the link yang kena bagian ni. Should be you should be able to access it. And I'll just try to present it. I'll sama-sama lah melihat dah the 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 file. See now the new tab. Oh, makan betul. Okay, so this is the competition. So sama-sama lah ni kita ni belajar there's the competition. So ini yang masuk the kursus attendance-nya. Eh, macam aku punya point saja yang kena copy paste ni. Okay, so these are the focus area, digital transformation, IRR 4.0. Yeah, you guys can see the slides kan?
Oh, you can like
Just check it. Okay, ada arah sebelah sana, just click on the screen if you need itulah full itulah. Okay, can you see the screen? Okay. So I'll just go back. So I think again, ini baru aku nak sharekan the slides. So we'll go this together. So these are the focus area: digital transformation, IR 4.0, edutainment, innovative entrepreneurship, arts, culture, and heritage. So the apa ni? The recaps, ada prototype, ada portfolio, and ada pitching video. Sini kan for the important part lah. Ini prototyping. So basically, okay, membuatkan prototype and apa yang dia ada covering on SDG. So if your solution covers any of this, boleh kamu buat lah, fokus on that lah. Apa lagi? Sample prototype cut from the stack. Anything activity kali ni ya. Okay, so this is the discussion that you're supposed to have. I guess you can go through with your team then ya with the file. Again, I share the chat today. So ada sharing idea. Okay, so I didn't see the problem solving. Wah, ni design thinking. Okay, I actually usually teach about this one. So ini basically mencari solution but look at the problem first. What's the problem that you want to solve? And then what are the potential solutions that you can come up with lah. Yes, problem solving. Okay, and then the problem. So again, it's problem solving. So look at the problems. So solving problem, look at people's needs, why you care about it, and do you have the skill to solve it? And actually, that's not a bad one. Yes. Why does this look like and feel like almost like my slides yang dulu? Okay. So observation. Oh, I could use this one. So again, look at the problems that you want to solve. So the problem you want to solve, looking around your area kah, or kalau mau the whole nation kah, or maybe the whole world. But what are the problems that you want to solve? And then I guess you can create a solution from that lah. But in order to find the solution, you can use this one called the five whys, or the root cause. Apa punca-puncanya, dan kalau tahu sudah apa puncanya, dan boleh dapat cari penyelesaiannya. Kalau dah tahu puncanya, dapat kata solve lah. So again, ini ada aktiviti buat puncanya, then come to this, then that's yeah, seriously, yeah, this is design thinking. Not bad. So yeah, cari idea. So cari idea. So apa ni, you guys belum ada this activity, so you don't have any idea yet lah. So the quick about it is just what are problems you want to solve and what's the solution that you want to provide. And kalau boleh lah, that solution you can make money lah. Kalau aku as a business, you apa nama itu, try to make money from that lah. Of course, helping out people is also useful. And I'm just looking at the slides. It's just problem solution. Jap, let me see this one. Nah, ni more details. But I think for your level, for your time right now, it's just that lah. The apa nama itu? The apa itu? The problem and solution. So basically, what's your solution itulah. And in fact, kalau kamu dah nampak tadi kan, yang si Afiq tadi bagi top on the pitching. So in general, it's just that it's sharing what problems that you see, specifically one problem or one group of problems, and then what's the solution that you want to provide, and how you're going to provide it, and how you're going to monetize it lah. That's basically the gist of this slide lah. So I'm guessing this is the slide that you missed last time. So that's the content lah. Any questions on that? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let me open up another slide. Let me open up my slide. See now, I did. Kalau yang design thinking ni, di live wire sama Bill, I actually do two apa ni tah? Two two-day version. Let me look for my slides sekejap on the prototype. Prototype. Okay, so this is my slides. I don't know if boleh king dan ni, but let me try. See now. Share. Mana? Sharing. How do I close this? Close sharing. Close. And stop sharing. Yep. That's my. Okay. Share screen. Ooh, window. Okay. Let's share this window. Can you see my PowerPoint? Okay, cool. So you can see my slide. Ini I'm just sharing from this VC lah. So prototype banyak-banyak jenis pelangnya. But there are three main types. So there's proof of concept. So it's just mostly like sketches saja. And then prototype ada model. And then minimum viable product. Basically macam model tapi boleh kamu jual. So that's the three types lah. But even within these three types, boleh dibahagikan. Again, I'll share. Again, can I share? Can I share? What, get my number lah. Sekarang WhatsApp me lah. Sini. Dalam window. WhatsApp me and I'll give you the link lah. Siapa yang contact aku sekarang Cepat mana tu window ni kan aku bagi. My contact. So I'm just gonna put my number 65163. Okay, so WhatsApp me WhatsApp me Okay. So that's my contact. So just I'll give you the link to the file sekarang. So mana dah? Where's my slide? Okay, so again, there's three levels. POC, proof of concept, just sketches saya, drawings ke apa. Prototype ada model. MVP is the thing that you might actually sell or is usable lah. But even within that, ada low fidelity and high fidelity. So low quality, like really short on time apa, but macam drawing apa saja. But high fidelity sampai 3D model ke 3D printing ke apakah. Ataupun kalau software, then ada apa itu, interactive application ke apakah. And then ini pros and cons saja. So that's yeah. But in your level, I would say early stages saja lah. You can just use low fidelity, maybe proof of concept saja. But if you wanna get atau get kira good grades or good marks lah, where the judges are quite impressed, then you should go for the high fidelity, even up to the MVP level. Kalau in terms of tools that you can use, I think more on the virtual prototyping pulangnya. Macam kalau membuat application kah, web app kah, mobile phone app kah. So I need some of the tools that you can use. Di Bill pun ada juga. I don't know kalau sampai kamu punya timing ini, maybe ada kursus di Arabil. Maybe you can sign up for that courses. And then ini this is like POC type of prototyping, just the process saja. So start, middle and end was the start project, and then the finished product was the process. And then ini kalau website or application structure, again proof of concept level. And then ini wireframing kalau buat orang app and atau app or web app, then cuma ni yang high level sikit lah, I would say middle tier. Kalau ada high tier dan ada butang-butang ya, the butang, the buttons interactive. And yeah, again, I can send you the link and you can like the content of the slides lah. So yeah, so that's the prototyping. So again, 3 levels. If you're short on time, low resources, go low fidelity. But if you have time and you have the resources, go for high fidelity. Potentially kalau mau menang MVP lah, boleh kamu jual sudah. Okay. Okay, so that's that my slides. Any questions? Lagi? So on prototype again, low to high fidelity. Again, kalau malas mau sanang buat POC ya, proof of concept. But kalau mau menang, go for MVP. But do you have a set of problem solution sudah yang kamu mikir-mikirkan? Yes, to reduce. Kadang-kadang sikit to reduce something. Wow, itu pasar bana tu. So itu that's the problem statement lah. Do you have a set of solutions sudah that you are thinking of ataupun boleh lagi discuss apa aja? Belum lagi. Um, Bigta. Oh, okay. And then so force you are forced to. So for this project, you're just gonna copy paste the idea from Bigta atau? Is that a bunyi piano tu? Is that a reminder or something? Ada bunyi piano ah. Macam oh, okay. So, bunyi piano tu from some other room. Yeah, somehow tembus ke sini, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Can hear the piano. Ah, okay. All right. Sorry about that. I think, yeah, I can for points, I think you can get the points.
What's that? Kamu ada tak file akan di-share? Okay. Oh, the thing ini okay doesn't arrive in time. So okay, I'm curious what was your prototype? Oh, hmm. Peltier apa aircon ke pemasangannya? Ah, ya Allah. Okay. Well, if it works integrated, okay, sure. Yeah. Yeah, in terms of the word prototype kan, it could have been a low prototype. Buat kutak saja and then just buat arrow. This is where thing goes. This is where this goes. This is where this goes, and this is how it works. Satu pun kira prototype sudah tu. Yeah. Oh kesian. Again, I don't know about this competition kan, but the wording on the word of prototype kan, it's not necessarily a working prototype. It's at least how it might look like even if you don't have the technology yet. But again, it's better marks if you have a working prototype. But it could just be a model prototype. Macam it's kinda like itu, again the POC the POC to prototype to MVP so I would say POC macam architect lah, architectural drawing, itu proof of concept ya. Prototype includes the model of the house, and then the MVP is the actual house lah. So prototype itu it doesn't have to be a working thing. It just can be something that looks like it, how the end product would look like. It doesn't mean it needs to work. So maybe you can share a little bit about writing. More the stage, just talk about your writing. Talk about yeah. Or you can listen to it. Ano lagi? Yeah. Was that the other one? Yung lens. Yung so this lang ng tayo pa. Yung is coming or really nice these some of them are very set up with no mind, some of them. So there was no effort anymore. Yeah, sure. No, it's a place. Maybe better maybe in the United identify. I think we can get a little bit there. Yeah. Very yeah, it's one to really that. Yeah, you are right. No one is going to get it. Yeah, present for like a few minutes. So various slides, which should be presented like the really strong. After one product, we need to talk about this one's posted. This one's posted. One's posted. One's posted. Ito lagi. Okay, alam lang. Okay, so how long am I supposed to be? Okay. Okay, labi ko na. Okay. So apparently I'm supposed to go to another room sudah. Is there anything else before I go to another room, to another school? Yeah, yes, yes, please. Yeah. I already contacted with your teacher. So kalau if you need, I don't mind if my schedule is clear, I can drop by to your school. Okay. 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 So I'm supposed to go. Mana lagi? Itu. Oh, kesian. Seorang yang nunggu. Hello, yang Stipri. Sorry, terlebih masalah Samsua pasal Ah, ah, pasal ada group ada masalah lah sikit. And I wasn't reminded about the time. So what do you need help with? What's your project and what do you need help with? You lose degree? FK kali Lisa. Yep. Saya degree. Right. Oh, okay. Wednesday. Next week. Think clear. 3:03, 10 minit nunggu. Oh, dapat you simpan file sini ya, but I don't know if they would have accepted. Oh no, don't think so. Is it? There. Hello, Stipri. Stipri? Calling Stipri. Zone A ni siapa ni? Ni tu. Okay. Okay, virtually. Terus testing natin ha, if everything's okay from your side. Terus kami buat bukan online workshop pun sebab lang je. Mesti ada staff ikut juga. So maybe kalau masalah apa, dorang kata dengar suara. So kalau dorang dapat dengar, maksudnya tak ada users. Ada masalah. Okay, waiting strictly for what? For 5 minutes. Ada strictly sudah typing. Okay. Okay, so strictly 7 minute timer ha. Oh, okay. So, okay, let me start the timer. Worst case, worst case, type here saja. Kita boleh smiley sini. Boleh smiley. Masalah teknologi. Hmm, Mesti pergi start kan? Okay, so I think it's very good attempt to share your concept. Try to explore a bit more in detail. This is a bit more about teaching. It's basically kind of idea, but if you go deeper, um, in this case, is to talk about the qualities, talk about the audience, or what will banyaknya sih, please. What will be benefit? Because again, you're not selling chatting what you're doing. Yes, the big meeting to discuss, which you can have and see how people feel by it or something. You say, we the sell now for not you can share. I'll just start the timer. Lepas penuh essay kali just, point by point ka panjang typing yan. Just a bit more feedback.
is Nietzsche. I think because we're talking about something being mindful and being careful this. The but if you're talking about this fundamentals, must be careful and last thing to be mentioned about the vision is yeah, yeah, it's good to share, but I think it's in time be mindful that
Oh,
feeling something conscious of the that really very different in mind. Yeah.
what app apa nih?
Yes.
Kalau kan buat app, paling simple, don't think about doing an app dulu. But use something like Canva. Let me share something on the screen ya, Pak. Share screen, file, my design thinking. Ada list of my tools that I recommend using. What's called wireframe prototype. Prototype. Share screen, window, kind of window. So this is one of my slides on prototyping. And then, sila, where's my slide? Just WhatsApp me itulah, and I will give you the copy of this file. But biasanya kalau in development, especially for the low level, you just wanna create what's called the wireframe prototyping. And among the tools that you can use, let's do this. The tools. Let's do this. Let's do this. Prototyping. This. Uh, boleh. Dia nama apa kacau bunyi ni. Mana? Tu lah. So this is a list of the tools you can use to create the wireframe prototype data. And interestingly, you don't actually have to know a lot of programming. You can easily create using this tool. Paling simple buat macam Canva. Canva ada template untuk buat either web application ataupun app Android app ke apakah. But it's just how it looks like, not the programming. On the programming part, pasal belajar sendiri. Tapi kalau pandai sikit boleh pakai interesting ChatGPT, you can ask it to help you out. But also kalau mau upah orang lain boleh juga. Ada some online websites macam Fiverr, you can actually ask part-timers to create it. Ada sometimes for cheap. Okay, so creating on entertainment, specific on entertainment, apa saja tu? Macam, was it e-learning kah or ada specific topic? Saya paling simple buat pakai Canva. Again, prototype lang tak, but if you wanna actually create one, tu mendalam lagi tu. But if you're creating a game, ada lagi different tu. Oh, okay. So that's the theme, science or financial. That's the theme, but how does it work? What does the user or I didn't put my number. Wait, I thought I did. Waiting for your response. 2 minutes. Kalau tak bagi chance orang lain, kesian ada yang nak ambil. Sampai pukul 4 kan, I assume. Okay. Steve Lee.
Think about how you can mentoring and slides we mentioned students have.
Steve anything else?
People in benefit about that. They trying to think about it. Expectations or share about that. Make sure personally we audiences. Okay, so things in feedback is they believe your friend that if you practicing but try to be as detailed when you use presentations, it's like 3 to 5 minutes of time. But make sure you
For response, Steve I would say you have 1 more minute left.
if you have any like samples or science.
Itu Steve Lee.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you.
Okay, Steve Lee is typing.
I think there's one more key, correct? Okay, let's go. Yeah, okay, 2 minutes for this presentation.
What is Figma? Let me. Nak mas banget. Figma coba. Figma mesti ada link. Coba Figma. So Figma. Kita sana. Where's the
Hi.
macam Canva, tapi boleh programming what else that happens. Yeah, I don't wanna cut short the time, but akan bagi chance orang lain lagi. Is there anything else? Okay, all the best. Yes. Yes. Uh, you're welcome. Okay. Okay, leaving. Okay, so next one. I'm assuming A3. Yep, stop sharing. Hey, why is my computer set to uh, push on,
Like
stop
that? Okay, now here is your mentor, Sir Bobby.
Off
Yeah,
your
you can talk to Sir Bobby on this one, okay? Okay, everyone, you can explain to Sir Bobby with this one.
Okay, okay.
Orang dia tadi kesian.
Alright. Okay.
Sorry. Wait, cuma mana ni?
Okay,
Explain
can you hear my
once more.
voice?
Yes.
Explain to Princess Bobby one more.
Hui.
Okay, so what's your project and what can I do to help?
So,
So we had two group for our school, and for first group, we are choosing the category for edutainment, learning through play.
Learning what?
Learning through play.
Oh, learning to play. So you doing a game development.
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so do you have plans on how you're gonna make it?
So we're actually gonna build a website. We're gonna make a website. Oh, an app actually. Sorry.
Yeah.
That app that app includes like each and every studying techniques. So for example, if that person is a reader, we set out articles for them to read out, and if they're a physical learner, we tell them to do things physically so it's easier for them to visualize, and so on and so on. Right now actually we're struggling to find a name because every name we like is actually already existing.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Just for the project, just put whatever name. Down the line when you wanna commercialize it, then let's figure it out.
Okay.
Okay.
What, any other problems?
Kamu ada?
Tanya lagi. Belum.
Cakap pulang
Ini
dari grup.
Team 1, team 1.
Ada lagi kah?
I think
Tanya si Jemaah.
Please. Wait.
Okay, team 2.
Okay, so it's team 2 now.
Okay, team 2.
Yeah, I think it varies. I think last week was like 3 to 5
Okay,
minutes.
team 2.
Yeah. We'll begin from PAC side.
Is team 2 saying anything? Because I can't hear anything.
Say.
Hello, good evening. We're Team 2. Our group name is
Good evening.
the IOTEX.
Negeri mana kamu ni?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Sorry. I'm so sorry. We're I'm so sorry. We're in the middle of discussing something actually.
Okay, sure.
We came into terms that we wanted to focus on topic number 2, where it's basically about industrial revolution 4.0 technologies for sustainable development. Here, we're focusing on the use of IoT, the Internet of Things, where we want to invent our own app for the use of, for sustaining the ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, we'll have one of my team members here to explain. Okay, wait, ask it up.
Okay.
So, we want to give not only gardeners or botanical lovers, but also students and family an advanced experience and convenient experience to keep track of their baby plants, ensuring it takes track of their plants' quality record, which includes temperature, soil moisture, and nutrient intakes, and automatically provide required necessities to plants.
Putus sudah. Hello.
Hello. Sorry.
So here we can make good use with our knowledge in robotic coding for the benefits of IoT, which stands for Internet of Things, for not only our everyday lives, but also starting scratch from school to contributing to UN's organization.
So
UN
overall,
SDG.
yes,
Yeah.
the UN SDG. So overall, we're just focusing on inventing an app where we want to take track of our plans. Since our school, we're focusing on maintaining the sustainability of our ecosystem. We want to take track of the plant punya quality, like she had mentioned earlier, which includes the temperature, soil moisture, and nutrient intake. Atulah. And then
Mhm.
with the use of the app that we're going to invent, it's going to show us the record. It could also be based on your own preferences, the way it's modified. It can be through bar graph ka ataupun um, bar graph ka, pie chart ka, macam tu lah, just to show the
Mhm.
quality of our plants ato lah. And then kalau if there's something wrong with the plants ka ataupun there's some sort of deficiency ka, it will automatically give or provide the required necessities to the plant itself.
Okay, that's it?
Yes, that's it so far. So far, that's
Okay,
our compiled.
what I'm hearing is that you're more focused on the app, but how are you gonna deal with the sensors, the IoT sensors? Itu cuma nak kamu source tu?
Basically, we're going to connect to this circuit to our desktop. Kami cuba dulu, and then where the account from the desktop, it will automatically sync with the app we're going to invent.
Okay. So again, you're more focused on the app, but I'm more concerned
Yes.
on the practicality using the sensors because the sensors it's not cheap.
Oh, we already have the sensors actually
Oh,
provided.
okay.
Yes.
And then kamu pandai sudah programming the sensors with a web ataupun application.
Yes, we do. We have
Wow.
learned it before. We have knowledge on IoT basically.
Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. So what do you need help with?
Basically, so far we're still focusing on how we can, meet up with the requirements of people like botanical lovers, like we've said. And so we're planning to ask like a lot of people well, based on their apa ni, preferences, what they want for their plants, so we can meet the requirements of so far lah, so
Okay,
far.
that sounds good, but how are you gonna do it? Are you going to do interview ataupun survey
Yes.
or focus groups?
Any form we can do just to apa ni, ask for people punya suggestions reviews because we don't want we don't want to remain in just our boundaries apa, so basically at least we have a more clear apa ni, information or experience of other people based on how they.
Okay. Again, how and where are you gonna? Do you know anyone who are into botany? Are you guys into botany yourself?
Yes, our school is actually focusing on botanical, and yeah.
Okay, that's good. So you can start with yourself dulu. So what do you want? What would help you? And then based on that, you ask other people if they agree kinda.
Yes, yeah, that's what we're looking
Okay.
forward to.
Okay, so yeah, that's not something that I can help you with. Memang kamu pandai pelanggan surat tu, ah.
Yeah.
So doesn't sound like something I can help with. Is there anything that I can help with or can help suggest or advise? What help do you need?
Um, so one of our members here asked if you can suggest us any some sort of advice for this video pitching and for the prototype. If
Ya tak, banyak ni advice ni. So do you want advice on how to do market research, on how to do prototype, or to do
yes,
the pitching?
yes, anything will do. Yeah, for the prototype.
All of
Yes.
them.
Just the prototype
So
first.
prototype. Paling simple lah. Again, prototype. Let me share slide sekejap see now. Yeah. Sekejap sharing. Where's the sharing thingy? Sharing. Okay, where's the slide? Okay, it's on the side. Salah. Share. Window. Okay, can you see the slide? On
Yeah, we
on your
can see
left, I
the
guess.
slide.
Okay. So there's three levels now: proof of concept, prototype, and minimum viable product. But basically, the difference is proof of concept is just the design, how it looks like. Prototype, how it looks and feels at the modelnya, and then minimum viable product is the actual product with all the functionality. It looks like you're working on between prototype and minimum viable product.
Yes.
But your focus is on the app itself. So if your focus is on the app itself, then I highly recommend you look into something called wireframe prototyping. You can easily do this pakai Canva, but kalau pandai pakai Figma, and kalau apa tah Ya kalau pandai lah kan programming sikit pakai Figma. Tapi kalau pandai benar, I'm guessing you guys probably know the programming behind it, so you can actually
Yes.
make the actual atau. But I would say start with the regardless kalau pandai, buat the wireframe dulu, then you try to build it with the programming that you know. So at least itulah, you know itulah how it looks like first. Jangan terus programming tapi dah tahu how it looks like. So among the tools that you can use, where's my tools, itulah. So these are the tools that most people use. It's either pakai Figma saja kah, ataupun pakai Canva. So kalau pandai lagi pakai Google Presentations atau PowerPoint, and then you just show how it looks like sajalah. Again, kalau ini cukup masak, that's probably the best that you can do. Buat how the app looks like, how the web page or the application looks like. So again, macam nanti kita wireframe mata. So these are your options lah.
All right, I
Okay.
see.
So that's on the prototype. So again, the low level, kalau ini cukup masak, just do the wireframe. Tapi kalau cukup masak, then the actual thing. And then on the pitching, yes, you should probably show this wireframe. Tapi ingat yang kena ajar the pitching atau. Kalau boleh, paling simple saya is just the problem and solution. What's the problem that you want to solve, and then the solution atau. What you providing. Although I feel like the entah, and kira macam jahat pang mikirkan is your botany tu doesn't actually for me lah doesn't really help with the ecosystem. I mean, if you're planting a whole forest, yes, that would probably be more impactful. But botany, I would say
Yeah.
is small scale.
Yeah,
That's my
basically we're
opinion.
starting from gardens to gardens kind of.
Okay, mata ada orang buat garden besar-besar then maybe lah. So that's the three things. So prototyping, the pitching, and the market. If you have if you have the result of your market survey, that would be good. So these are the problems that people have, and this is the solutions, the ideas that they want, and this is what you can provide.
All right, I
That would be
see.
a good pitch. Yeah.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
very much.
So that's the three things. But if you need more help, Kapa, you can WhatsApp me at 651 632. I'm just gonna put out of the chat if you need any
Okay.
more help. This message here. Don't expect terus jawab lah. Give me a day or two buat aku menjawab. Kadang sibuk, kadang one whole day aku nak check.
Okay, right. Thank you.
Yeah. Anyone else? Is there any other team 2 or team 3 lagi?
No, it's just
No,
two
no.
teams. Just two
Okay, just the
teams.
same. So, last 1 minute lah before I go to the next class, next group. How many groups again? I have 3 more. So, do you have any last questions?
Any questions?
No.
No, we don't.
Okay. So all the best with your project.
Thank you very much.
Okay, welcome.
Hope to see you again.
Okay, see you. Going. Oh no, it's a glass. Okay. Okay. Salah mana? That was in
Hello.
4.
Boleh dengar?
C1.
Yes,
C1.
yes, very clear.
Our theme is about Brunei culture.
Okay. Hello, SMLK. Sorry, lambat. Do you have anything that you want to share, and what can I help you with?
Wait, sorry.
Kami, we're making website. Yes. Kamu tuh
Mau website apa nih?
website for tourists when
Okay.
they come to Brunei. Yeah, macam more like travel guide to orang.
Okay. So what do you need help with?
Ada question. Pasal pitching.
Uh-huh.
We have to when are more people talking semua? Di semua or only
Okay.
one?
Yeah, I'm not sure on the rules and regulation of the competition itself because again, facilitating just to help. But if it's based on the previous competitions, then yeah, but it can be either single or a team. But you probably should ask the organizer for that lah. Huh? Yeah, you should ask EIC on that one. But I'm more on the assisting with your business idea or how to pitch lah. Huh? But the terms and conditions, rules and regulation, aku kurang pasti. Sorry.
Kan sama kan? So how can we make our preaching a bit more convincing?
Wah, how to make it more convincing, ah? So paling yang paling convincing if you have a working prototype sudah. So that's one, working prototype. And kalau mau lagi convincing, banyak orang ngagak kau punya website itu, and then nampak tu lah ada potential for it being used lah. So yeah, probably if you wanna make the website benar-benar and market it benar-benar, and then you get a lot of users, that'll be um very impressive for the judges. Especially kalau kamu telah ini yang kalau dapat if you can monetize it. Ini awal pelang ni macam kamu muda-muda silakan buat duit. But it would be very impressive if you can do that level. Ada kan? Can you make the website?
Huh? We are not still making. We are not sure. We are still learning.
Okay. Still learning. So if you need paling simple kalau prototype siap not working, you can easily just use Canva. So Canva you can actually create a simple website how it looks like structure apa itulah. But it's not working. Lah tak boleh pelang working. We can actually create a whole website pakai Canva. But functionality maybe it's not there lah. Macam kalau I don't know what function that you want macam I don't know 3D 360 tour ke apa ke I don't know lah kalau dapat tindak. But it can do a simple website. Another thing you can do kalau pandai lah is either use WordPress ataupun Wix.com. So kalau kalau kamu minta apa itu kalau pandai kan mencubalah. So I'm just gonna put that there, wordpress.com or wix.com to make website. Canva also can. And I think apa lagi? Also, since we don't have that much time actually, my count is 3 minutes. So yeah, trying to catch up with the other groups lagi. Sorry, kurang masa. But if you need extra help, you can try to contact me at our WhatsApp. I'll give you my contact number WhatsApp. But jangan harapkan kan aku terus menjawab lah. But kadang-kadang sibuk. So yeah. Anything else?
That's it. I think that's all. That's all. Thank you.
Very lama nunggu ah. Okay. So if nothing else, I'll just move on to the next school. But if you need any more, you can WhatsApp me. I'll try to respond when I can lah.
Yeah.
All the best.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye. Next one.
Anybody in this room?
Hello, Zul? Yes.
Hah? Ada orang
Ada
kah?
Kak, but now gone. Yeah, I think when I went to C1 then menghilang dia.
Maybe disconnected kali.
Yeah, I mean, it happens. So I'm just waiting for at least a minute. Then
Okay.
I'll go out.
Okay.
Tadi pun ada menghilang
Alright.
juga dan somehow timbul balik.
Internet connection kali tu.
Yeah.
Alright. So far so good,
How was the
Bobby.
lipo today? Sorry?
So far so good.
Okay lah. The first group saja yang paling problematic. So connection was terrible, the sound was terrible. So, and then terus ku terlupa pasal the
Ah,
group lah. Yeah.
dangnya. Okay, good to know. I'll go to the other rooms, okay?
Okay. So waiting one more minute. Okay. Baru terberitahu. Oh, by myself. I'm still lift. Huh? Bersih. Okay. Okay, sekarang. Alright. Just gonna go for next one. Benar wazir. Kasihan. Okay. Oh, no, betul. Bami habis all the schools. Yeah. Hello, Perdana Wazir. Hello, Perdana Wazir. You in the room or are you AFK? Hello. Looks like the chat room. It looks like if I leave the room, but the chat is specifically for that room, but and when I come back, it's still there. So hopefully, adalah yang nada tu, gonna ada. So, yes. Okay. Let's go here. Uh, what? What's that next school? C3 sums up. Okay. C4? Nada. Cisco ya. Okay. So, ano, ini ada SM apa ni? Samso. Siapa? Samso siapa? Oh, Dami. Okay. Dia masih sana. Kenapa ya? Mana stemnya? Dami ya? Yang Samso kau sudah cakap? Sudah? Kenapa yang masih sana? Seorang dalam bilik kah? Okay. Okay. Nyaman kali sudah. Pernah masih ya? Oh, okay. Terus si apa nih? Si Tri, okay. Mas, oh, it's possible dorang sa bilik na nga. Na. Salam. Okay. Looking around kalau ada student yang salah bilik. So ada 2 bilik ada kosong. Some sub nada and apa tadi? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think kasi dorang macam lamun dorang nunggu na buat apa-apa macam yeah. This one more, si siapa? Si berapa tadi ni? Could you mention what other schools that were supposed to be under me? Yeah, Samsua. So atau was sekali, yeah. Nanti yang ada technical problem that took extra time. And then Steve Free sudah, Samja sudah, SMLK sudah tadi. Mang Lain, okay, Mang Lain sudah. Okay. Samsap, ya, Samsap sama Mang Lain. Ya. Okay, that's fine. I mean, kalau ada tadi yang balik-balik yung manggil. Siapa tahu? Who had that? Who had